Now let us compare breadth first search and depth first search on the parameters that we were discussing sometime earlier in the last video. First is the first most important parameter is completeness. Completeness is whether I will get a solution at all if it exists. So let us see how do we analyze that. Let us assume that I have a search I have been given a graph like this. Okay, so as you see, this is a finite graph. Finite graph means there are a finite number of vertices in the graph. A is the start node, and G is my goal node, right? So if I do a breadth first search on this, as you know, the search will choose those paths from the frontier which have the shortest length first, and it will proceed accordingly. So it will all go like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, or A, C, B, F, E, D, G. So there is a goal node, and breadth first search could find it. So for a finite search tree, for a finite, I should say, state space, this is actually a state space. For a finite state space, breadth first search could find the goal node. So breadth first search is complete in finite state space. Is depth first search complete? For the same tree, just assume, what will depth search do? DFS will go A, B, D, G, goal found, or A, C, F, then E, then B, D, G, goal found. So both breadth first search and depth first search, I will just mark the breadth first search and depth first search paths for you, so that this is the breadth first search pattern in the way it goes, and the depth first search pattern will be something like this. Go, this, now this. So in both cases we find that the goal has been found. So what I can comment, let me comment here, complete for finite state space. Here also complete for finite state space. Now let me make this state space infinite. Let me increase this state space up to infinite depths. It is going on, it is infinite now, right? If it is infinite, but still the goal node is here, you can see, for breadth first search, it will still search along the breadth of the tree and it will find the goal node. If the goal is there, since the goal node is at a finite depth, although the search space or state space is infinite, it could find the goal node. But for depth first search, as we can see, if we assume that the depth first search starts searching along this subtree, it will go from A to C to F and down, 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 and this is an infinite path. It will never come up. However, if it starts along this subtree, of course, it will find the goal, it will hit the goal. But since when starting the search, I do not know in which subtree my goal lies, there is an equal probability that the depth first search goes along this subtree or along from A, C, E, this subtree, and it goes down, down and down and never comes back to the part of the tree in which the goal is lying. So it is possible that DFS may be incomplete for infinite state space. But BFS is complete for finite state space. Now comes the concept of optimality. If considering here the number of steps taken in reaching the goal node from the starting node as the metric, can we say whether breadth first search is optimal or not? Let us visit this slide where we had done our breadth first search. In this, the start node was A and the goal node was G, and we found out that the path returned was ACG, right? So as you can see, is there any other path by which you can reach G from A in lesser number of steps? I think no. ACG is the shortest path and the path length is 2, and no other path lesser than having length lesser than 2 is available. Now let us come to depth first search for the same graph. Depth first search could have given me ACG if it had started along this subtree. If it had started exploring the space from A to C and then G, it could have given. But instead of that, where the other possibility which we have explored, that this is also a valid depth first search, and it returned the path A, B, D, C, G, right? And as you can see that A, B, D, C, G is not the shortest path from A to G, and hence although A, B, D, C, G is a legal solution of reaching G from A, it is not the optimal solution. So our conclusion from this study is DFS may be suboptimal, but BFS will always be optimal, and the optimality or and the criteria metric is the number of steps taken. Then we come to the time complexity and space complexity of BFS and DFS, which we will visit in the next slide.